Movies teach us so much, especially those entrepreneur-based movies. One movie in particular, Risky Business. If you pay attention to the storyline, you can pick up on a lot of tips and tricks and ideas that business is sharing with you. And in this video, I'm going to tell you the little subtle hints and pieces of information that you can take from that movie and apply to your business or brand today. If you have not seen Risky Business, something's wrong. You have to go and check this movie out. There are things within this movie that are going to teach you about entrepreneurship. Maybe you don't see it right away, or maybe you think it's just a great storyline or a funny movie, whatever. But there are subtle things within the movie that a lot of entrepreneurs go through, and they learn maybe the easy way or the hard way. Number one, if you watch this movie, you're able to see that Joel, the main character, all he's doing is creating a way to solve someone's problem. He goes around talking to all the different kids in his high school about maybe situations with their relationships. And what he wants to do is solve that problem for that market. And if you see how he is able to do that, all he's putting together is a way to take away his client's pain. Make it easy on them, speed up the process, whatever it is. It's human fulfillment. If you can create a brand or business with a high demand that you're able to take away someone's pain or speed up the process, that's why service-based industries are great. I love them. I recommend anybody who's looking to start a business, they go into a service-based industry. Try to create this product that they have to get on shelves of stores in different countries or different states. If you're a service-based company, you're able to talk to clients directly, meet with them, understand where they're coming from, how they got to where they are now, and able to maybe solve that problem for them. So whatever you're doing, brand, business, service, whatever you're putting together, remember, solve a person's problem and you are halfway there. That's all it comes down to. In the very beginning, when I first started a business, all I kept thinking about is, I want to be an entrepreneur because I want to be in complete control of my time and freedom. But I didn't think about solving anyone's problem. I only thought about the grand vision of having a business. It's the backwards way. You really, really need to do it the opposite way. Think of a problem that needs solved and only you can solve it, or you can solve it better than anyone else out there, or you figured out a way to help people that is exactly what the market needs, maybe at a better price or better speed. If you're faster, that is a service in itself. And that's another thing you got to do whenever you're putting your brand together, is you got to put yourself out there in a way that people know what they're getting right out of the gate. Because if they have to decipher and figure out if you are the go-to person, you've lost. You have to be known as that person that's going to be able to solve their problem. So that's very simple. Solve a problem, and you're halfway there. The second thing you can learn from this movie is being uncomfortable is a good thing. Joel, in the movie, if you pay attention, he goes through this very difficult stage. Personal branding is the same way. Building a business is the same way. Might be going against your parents, your school, your community, your friendships, and it's going to feel uncomfortable all the way through. Sometimes you feel like you're getting pushed into it. Sometimes you're doing it out of necessity. Sometimes you're doing it out of survival. It's going to feel uncomfortable, but being uncomfortable is what turns you into the person that you need to be to get the attention and to solve the problems that are out there. Uncomfortable situations lead to greatness, lead to notoriety, lead to attention. Remember that. The third thing is urgency. I cannot tell you how much this will affect your life if you create urgency on every step, wherever you go, whatever you do. I would not be here right now doing this, creating a six-figure business, if I did not put urgency in my life. quitting my job, figuring out a way to survive, figuring out a way to pay bills with my own mind, my own creativity, resourcefulness. I created a way where I had to, it created urgency. I put myself in a situation where I had to do it. Survival mode was just at an all-time high. I would have died rather than go back to that job. Doesn't matter. Whatever you're putting out there, a brand, business, it has to be urgent to you for it to come to life. Maybe you still have patience, and it does take a long time because it took me 10 years to have a business that makes this money and serves these clients at this level. And you got to have patience, but you got to make it an urgent priority to get things done, whether it's to close that deal, get in front of people, put yourself on camera. Now, I'll have to give you a little behind the scenes look. I have a woman named Ashley who's putting pressure on me to get these videos out, and that's a good thing. There's urgency to get these videos done so I can get it out so we can have more of a base of social media platforms that have exactly what we teach and who we are inside this business and our team. But there's an urgency there to get these videos out there. If there wasn't an urgency, then I would not get this done. If there's no deadlines, then it would never ever come to life. So that's important. Whatever you're doing, putting out there. Joel in the movie has urgency. His car gets thrown into the lake, all right, or pushed into the lake, and he needs the money to bring this car back to life so his parents don't find out and go apeshit on him. What he does is he had figured out a way to make money in one night. And he was only able to do that because of the situation he was in. He needed to make that money. Make sense? He needed to. He didn't want to. He needed to. And then once he was able to do that, he's going to take that lesson and apply it to bigger and better things. Urgency was the catapult to his business career. It was what got him into his dream college even. So if you think about, he was afraid to lose his career in his dream college and his vision of where he wanted to go in life, but the business and the urgency is what got him there. You follow me? Fourth thing is the strengths. Joel and his lovely lady in the movie is, they both have their own strengths. All right? Joel's a salesman. He's a marketer. Okay? The woman in the movie is a networker. She has the connections. Not everyone can do everything great. Actually, I don't think anyone can do everything great. They all have their own strengths. We're all human beings. We all have our own specific niches. That's why you see boxers out there. They fight, but they get a managing team to take care of the training. One for the food, one for the transportation, one to sign the deals. You got the lawyer, got the accountant. Everyone has their own role in life. And so in this movie, you see that Joel's a salesman and a marketer. Now, if this is your company, whether you're the person behind the scenes or in front of the camera, what it comes down to is you need to play to your strengths. In this movie, you're able to see to build a business or a brand, you can't waste time doing stuff that you're not good at. So follow Joel's lead, play to your strengths, and be the person that you're born to be in the company. And the fifth thing is salesmanship. The power of salesmanship. The power of going out and meeting people. The power of getting on camera. But the power of going to talk to people directly to hear what they have to say, finding out what they need in this world, talking directly to your audience. My goal with these videos is to talk directly to my audience. Whether it's now, next week, next month, next year, it's the long game. And I hope that you're able to see that within the content that I'm able to produce. It's all about salesmanship. You're able to put yourself out there in a way now with the tools, with social media, to talk directly to people. And you need someone in your company doing that. If it's not you, you find someone. Because if you're not having anybody communicate with your audience, nobody's going to communicate back. Power of salesmanship is alive and well, and probably more alive and well now than it's ever been. So get out there, put yourself on camera, go talk to your audience, get on phone calls, Facebook Lives, Zooms, whatever you need to do, communicate as much as possible. And I'm sure that it will be the time of your life. Go watch this movie if you've not seen it. It is Risky Business by, I don't know who the writer is, but with Tom Cruise classic. It's a phenomenal movie. Check it out. You can learn a lot from movies. We're going to be doing more of these, and hopefully we're able to educate you and entertain you at the same time. My name is Mike Fallat, created a six-figure business, and I started from zero. Stay tuned.